Hello my dear students, this is Prerna. Welcome back to Knowledge of Maths. In today's video, we are going to solve exercise 2.2 from the textbook of CBSE board NCERT Mathematics of grade 6. So, let's start. Here this is the first question. Find the sum by suitable rearrangements. Means we have to solve this sum by using some properties or by using some tricks or by using some or by making some rearrangements to make the sum easier to solve. Okay, so let's start. Here this is the first equation. 837 plus 208 plus 363. If you look carefully at the question, you will understand that this number has 7 in its unit place and this number has 3 in its unit place. When we add these two numbers, we will get the answer multiple of 10 because 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. So we will make group of these two numbers. First we will arrange the places with the help of commutative property. Now let's make the group by using associative property. Now 837 plus 363 is equal to 1200. Now let's add this remaining number, that is 208. We will get the answer as 1408. Okay, now let's move to the next equation, that is 1962 plus 453 plus 1538 plus 647. Now here the first number has 2 in its unit place and the third number has 8 in its unit place, and as we know 2 plus 8 is equal to 10. So definitely these two numbers will give you the answer multiple of 10. Now here this number has 3 in its unit place and this number has 7 in its unit place, and we know 3 plus 7 is equal to 10. So we will make group of these two numbers. Now we will arrange the places with the help of commutative property. Now we will make group with the help of associative property. Now here these two numbers will give you the answer as 3500. And the answer of these two numbers is equal to 1100. Now to find the final answer, it is easy. So the final answer is 4600. Okay. Now let's move to the next question, that is second question. Find the product by suitable rearrangement. Okay, so let's take the first question, that is 2 into 1768 into 50. Now if you look carefully at the equation, you will understand that 2 into 50 is equal to 100. So we will make group of 2 and 50. First we will arrange the places with the help of commutative property. Now we will make group of 2 and 50 with the help of associative property. Now as you know, 2 into 50 is equal to 100 and we have to multiply this 100 with 1768. And in my previous video I have explained that if we have any one number with zeros at the end, at that time what we have to do, we have to multiply the other number with the number having zeros which is present before that zero. Means here we have to multiply this 1768 with 1 will give you the answer as 1768. Now we have to put these zeros at the end of the answer. So the final answer is 1,76,800. Okay. Now let's move to the second equation, that is 4 into 166 into 25. Now here we know that 4 into 25 is equal to 100. So we will make group of 4 and 25. First we will arrange the places with the help of commutative property. We will make group of 4 and 25 with the help of associative property. Now we will write 4 into 25 is equal to 100 and the remaining number, that is into 166. Now here the final answer is 16,600. Okay. Now let's move to the third equation, that is 8 into 291 into 125. Now here just remember that actually this point I have told in my previous video that if we have any number with the 5 in its unit place and one more number which is even, then then if we multiply these two numbers, definitely we will get the answer multiple of 10. So we will make here the group of 8 and 125. First we will arrange the places with the help of commutative property. Now we will make group of 8 and 125 with the help of associative property. Now let's check the product of 125 into 8. So 8 5s are 40, so 4 is on carry. 8 2s are 16 plus 4 is 20, so 2 is on carry. 8 1s are 8 plus 2 is equal to 10. So the answer of 125 into 8 is 1000. Okay, now let's multiply this 1000 with 291. Now, so the final answer of this equation is 2,91,000. Okay, now let's move to the fourth equation, that is 625 into 279 into 16. Now here also we have one number with the 5 at the unit place and one number which is even. So we will make group of these two numbers. And first we will rearrange the places with the help of commutative property. Now we will make group of these two numbers with the help of associative property. Now let's check by multiplying these two numbers. 625 into 16. 16 5s are 60, so 80. So 8 is on carry. 16 to the 32 plus 8 is 40, so 4 is on carry. 16 6 are 96 plus 4 is equal to 100. Okay, so the answer of 625 into 16 is 10,000 into 279. So the final answer of this equation is 27,90,000. Okay, now let's move to the fifth one, that is 285 into 5 into 60. Now here we will make group of these two numbers. Okay, so first we will make group of these two numbers with the help of associative property. As we know, 5 6 are 30. So 5 into 60 is equal to 300. Now we will multiply 285 into 3. Okay, so 3 5s are 15, so 1 is on carry. 8 3s are 24 plus 1 is 25, so 2 is on carry. 3 2s are 6 plus 2 8. So here we multiplied this 285 into 3. Now we have to write this number with these two zeros. Okay, so the final answer of this question is 85,500. Okay, now let's move to the F, that is 125 into 40 into 8 into 25. Now as we know, 25 4s are 100. So we will make group of 40 and 25 and we will make group of these two numbers. Okay, so first we will arrange the places with the help of commutative property. Now we will make group with the help of associative property. Now first we will multiply 125 into 8. 8 5s are 40, so 4 is on carry. 8 2s are 16 plus 4 20, so 2 is on carry. 8 1s are 8 plus 2 10, so the answer of 125 into 8 is 1000. Okay, now let's as we know, 25 4s are 100, so the product of 40 into 25 is also 100. 1000. Okay, now we will multiply these two numbers. As we know, 1 into 1 we have to do, so 1, and these remaining 6 zeros, these 3 zeros and these 3 zeros we have to put after 1. So the final answer is 10 lakh. Okay, now let's move to the next question, that is third question. Find the value of the following. Here this is the first equation. Now if you look carefully at the question, you will understand that it is similar to distributive property. Okay, see here A is repeated and here 297 is repeated, and here these are two different numbers with multiplication sign, and here in between plus sign is there. Okay, so when we compare these two equations, we understand that A is equal to 297, B is equal to 17 and C is equal to 3. So let's put the value of these a, b, c in the second part of the distributive property, that is a into bracket b plus c. Okay, so here 297 into in the bracket 17 plus 3. Now as we know 17 plus 3 is 20. So let's write 297 into 20. Now we have to multiply just 297 into 2. So 2 7s are 40. So 1 is on carry. 2 9s are 18 plus 1 is 19. So 1 is on carry. 2 2s are 4 plus 1 is 5. So the product of 297 into 2 is 594. Now the final answer, we have to write this 594 with this 0 at the end. So the final answer is 5940. Okay. Now let's move to the second, that is B1. 54,279 into 92 plus 8 into 54,279. This is also same as distributive property. Here 54,279 is repeated and here a is repeated. Okay, so when we compare these two equations, we understand that a is equal to 54,279, b is equal to 92 and c is equal to 8. Now let's put these values of a, b, c in the second part of the distributive property, that is a into b plus c. Okay, so 54,279 into in the bracket 92 plus 8. So first 54,279 will come, then multiplication sign, then 92 plus 8 is 100. So it's easy now to multiply. As we know, we have to multiply this number with just 1 and then we have to put these zeros at the end. So the final answer is 54,27,900. Okay. Now let's move to the third part, that is third question. 81,265 into 169 minus 81,265 into 69. And this is equal to the distributive property, that is with minus sign. Okay. Now when we compare these two equations, we understand that a is equal to 81,265, b is equal to 169 and c is equal to 69. So let's put these values of a, b, c in the second part of the distributive property, that is a into b minus c. So it became 81,265 into in the bracket 169 minus 69. So the next one will be 81,265 and 169 minus 69 will give you the answer as 100. Now it's easy to find the final answer, that is 81,26,500. Now let's see the fourth equation. Here it is 33,845 into 5 into 782 plus 769 into 25 into 280. Now it is bit different when we compare with the distributive property. So what we will do, we will make some arrangement such that it will be similar to the distributive property. For that, what we will do, we will split this 25 as 5 into 5. Okay. Now let's check whether the product of these two numbers, that is 769 and 5, will it give the answer as 3,845. Okay. So let's check. 769 into 5. 5 9s are 45, so 4 is on carry. 5 6 are 30 plus 4 is 34, so 3 is on carry. 7 5s are 35 plus 3 is 38. Yeah, we got the same answer, that is 3,845. So replace this number with 3,845. Okay. Now we will multiply these two numbers. Okay, let's find the product of 3,845 into 5. So 5 5s are 25, so 2 is on carry. 5 4s are 20 plus 2 is 22, so 2 is on carry. 5 8s are 40 plus 2, 48, so 5 8s are 40 plus 2, 42, so 4 is on carry. 5 3s are 15, plus 4 is 19. So we got the product for 3845 into 5 is 19,225. Now let's write it. Okay. So now we got the equation which is similar to the distributive property. When we compare these two equations, we understand that A is equal to 19,225, B is equal to 782 and C is equal to 218. So let's put these values of A, B, C in the second part of distributive property, that is A into B plus C. So 19,225 into in the bracket 782 plus 218. Now let's add the numbers which will give you the answer as 1000. Okay. Now it's easy to find the final answer, that is 1,92,25,000. Now we will move to the fourth question, that is find the product using suitable properties. Now here we have to check which property will be suitable for this equation to find the product. Okay, so let's take the first equation, that is 738 into 103. Now to make easy to solve, we can split this number into 100 plus 3, and this is similar to the distributive property. Okay, so when we compare these two equations, we understand that A is equal to 738, B is equal to 100 and C is equal to 3. So let's put these values of A, B, C in the second part of the distributive property, that is A into B plus A into C. So let's write 738 into 100 plus 738 into 3. So 738 into 100 is equal to 73,800. Now let's check the product of 738 into 3. 8 3 is 24, so 2 is on carry. 3 3 is 9 plus 2 11, so 1 is on carry. 3 7s are 21 plus 1 is equal to 22. So the product of 738 into 3 is 2,214. Now it's easy to add, so the final answer is 76,014. Okay, now let's move to the second equation, that is 854 into 102. Now here also we can split this 102 as 100 plus 2, and which is equal to distributive property. So let's compare these two equations and find the answer, that is A is equal to 854, B is equal to 100 and C is equal to 2. So let's put these values of A, B, C in the second part of the distributive property, that is A into B plus A into C. So let's write 854 into 100 plus 854 into 2. So the product of 854 into 100 is easy, that is 85,400. Now let's find the product of these two numbers, that is 854 into 2. So 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, so 1 is on carry. 2 8s are 16 plus 1 17. So the product of 854 into 2 is 1708. Now the final answer of this equation is 87,108. Now let's move to the third equation. The third equation is 258 into 1008. Now here also we can split this number 1008 as 1000 plus 8. Now this one is also equal to the distributive property. So when we compare those two equations, we understand that A is equal to 258, B is equal to 1000 and C is equal to 8. So let's put these values in the second part of the distributive property, that is A into B plus A into C. So let's write 258 into 1000 plus 258 into 8. Now here it's easy to multiply these two numbers, that is 2,58,000. Now let's find the product of these two numbers, that is 258 into 8. 8 8s are 64, so 6 is on carry. 8 5s are 40 plus 6 is 46. 8 2s are 16 plus 4 is 20. So let's write this product. Now it's easy to find the sum, that is 2,60,064. Now let's move to the fourth equation, that is 1005 into 168. Now first we will change the places of the numbers with the help of commutative property. Now let's split the number 1005 into 1000 plus 5. Now it is equal to the distributive property. So when we compare this, we understand that A is equal to 168, B is equal to 1000 and C is equal to 5. Now let's put these values in the second part of the distributive property, that is A into B plus A into C. So let's write the 168 into 1000 plus 168 into 5. So 168 into 1000 is equal to 1,68,000. Now let's find 168 into 5. 5 8s are 40, 4 is on carry. 5 6 are 30 plus 4 34, so 3 is on carry. 5 1s are 5 plus 3 8. So the product of 168 into 5 is 814. Now let's add. We got the answer as 1,68,814. Now let's move to the fifth question, that is a taxi driver filled his car petrol tank with 40 liters of petrol on Monday. The next day he filled the tank with 50 liters of petrol. If the petrol cost rupees 44 per liter, how much did he spend in all on petrol? Now, before solving this question, we have to gather the information provided in the question. That is, on Monday petrol filled is 40 liter and on next day petrol filled is 50 liter, and they have also given the cost of petrol is rupees 44 per liter. So first we will find out the total petrol filled, which is equal to 40 plus 50 liter, which is equal to 90 liter. Now to find the money spent by taxi driver to fill petrol, we have to multiply total petrol filled into cost of petrol. Okay, so the cost of petrol is 44 and total petrol filled is 90. So the final answer of this equation is we have to multiply this first. 9 4s are 36, so 3 is on carry. 9 4s are 36 plus 3 is 39. So the final answer of this question is 3,960 rupees. Okay, so let's move to the sixth question, that is a vendor supplies 32 liters of milk to a hotel in the morning and 68 liters of milk in the evening. If the milk costs rupees 45 per liter, how much vendor due to the vendor per day? Okay, how much money due to the vendor per day? So first we will gather the information provided in the question. That is, in the morning vendor supplies 32 liters of milk and in the evening he supplies 68 liters of milk, and the cost of milk is rupees 45 per liter. Okay, so first we will total the milk. So total milk supplied is 32 plus 68, which is equal to 100 liters. Now to find the amount, we have to multiply the 100 liter into 45 rupees. Okay, so total money is due to the vendor per day is equal to cost of milk into total milk supplied, which is equal to 45 into 100, which is equal to 4,500. Okay, so the total money is due to the vendor per day is rupees 4,500, and this is the final answer of this question. Now let's move to the next, that is match of the following. Okay, now we have to match the equation with the properties. Okay, here see, this is the first equation. If you look carefully, you will understand that first number they have kept as it is, but the second number they have split it. And we know that when we split a number, we use the distributive property. Okay, so the first equation will match to the third, that is distributive of multiplication over addition. Okay, now let's look after the second equation. Here the numbers are same but their places are changed and there are multiplication signs. So this one is commutative under multiplication. Now here also there are three numbers and which are same but their places are different, but there is a plus sign. So this will match with the commutative under addition. Okay, here we end up our today's video. Here we have completed exercise 2.2. If you like my teaching, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye everyone.